Well, sometimes I get those purchases of a game that I think it's gonna be good, but it's got a few things in it that, it's not that great. Let's play some Wins of Trade. Alright, so, welcome to Wins of Trade. We're gonna start a new game here. Let's go with hard difficulty. We'll make this DFuxa's company. We'll be the red. And let's just get going. We'll start with Schooner, I guess. We'll call this the Black Lake. No. The Black Rift. And we'll just go Cymex model so I can show it off. Normal, that'll be fine. So you get a few quotes, you get a loading screen, hammering rocks, killing the rocks with crayons, creating future wars. Alright, so, welcome to Wins of Trade. Here's a world map. And essentially, this game, what can I say about it? This game is basically all about trading. You basically take goods from one area to another. In the game with you, there will be other people who you can basically, rival with. And there's power attacks and stuff like that happen as well, because, relations and stuff. Alright, let's do a little bit of trading, I guess. So, we start out here, I guess, in Nyakikosi, whatever. They have a little bit of tobacco. They have an industry that lets them make cigars, so tobacco is actually, worth having here for them. We start off with a warehouse here. This is like our first place. There's not really much to do here, so we have to go elsewhere. I can do some contracts. Let's see here. We're currently in Eurasia, and there's a contract here to basically get some stuff from this place somewhere else. I don't have the ship capacity for it, so I'm not going to worry about that one. There's some shady deals you can do, like smuggling in this game. Lots of shady deals. Maybe we'll do a little bit of smuggling to start off with this game. So we have an opium deal right there. We have cigars and we have more opium. So let's see where this is. If I press G, I can basically enter for like where countries are. So we'll go look for. Yeah, let's just try it again. SPOH. That's good enough. So there's Folly down there. They want, or the Shaman wants to bring around a bunch of cigars. That's at the bottom of the map, and apparently blue's over there, but that's fine. Let's look around for supplies for cigars. Do they want? These guys here are supplying some. So they're over there. Now, I don't know what these prices are right away because I'm only going by rumors here. But if I open up a trade office here, I'll get some information on what's going on here in a moment. We'll start making our way around here, I guess, for now. And they have at least 10 to 50 cigars, so they probably have what I need. Let's just speed up time a little bit to get over here. And before I forget about it, I should probably go in here and we'll get the contract. So we're going to get some cigars for these guys. I'm going to do a quick check to see if there's anything else. So someone else apparently wants to get a business party going over here, so we'll take this one as well. 2 active contracts, that's fine. So in this game, you're basically, you managing like, seal ships as they basically go around delivering goods from one area to another. You're basically a trading company, sort of like, the old East India, Dutch company, shall we say, or stuff like that. And you're basically competing with other, nations to try and, like, or not nations, but our companies basically try and, like, be like the dominating company of the area. Alright, I'm gonna need a loan here, so let's get up a loan. That'll let me buy some cigars. I'll buy at least 15 for my contract. They have a lot more cigars after this. They also have, some other stuff like grain, beer. I'm gonna bring it down here. What does Safal perhaps want? So I can check the goods here to basically see what they want. They'll buy that beer for a good price, so maybe we'll buy some beer. And I bet I could probably bring more cigars if I want to, but oh yeah, they definitely want cigars, so well, you know what? Let's actually try and do a little bit of smuggling, like actual smuggling. Ooh, there's a smuggler here too. Let's get this guy. We'll sign in my ship. Fish, tobacco, wood. Fish or tobacco really is one after, because tobacco is a little expensive here, but whatever. It's still a fish for a little bit. Like, a little bit is being, like, the operative word. And I can sell wood for a little bit. We'll go with that. Alright, so basically right now my ship basically has a bunch of illegal goods for Safal, some beer, and some wood. Let's go over here. I'm going to go to the shipyard here. We'll basically do some upgrades. I get a hidden cargo compartment. This will basically help increase the concealed chance. And that's really all I need from here. That's fine. The bartender basically tells you stuff. They say they open an operation over here, blah, blah. I'm going to put trade office here if I want to. We're going to save our money though. I'm only going to open trade offices where I need to just for the beginning, so that's what we'll do. No shipyard there, so no really reason to go there. Let's just get down here. There's some competitor ships, by the way. There's like purple. They're carrying coffee by the looks of it. Nothing. Alright, so we made it over here. The ship holds contains 15 illegal cigars. Blah blah. You can either turn around, smuggle them into port, or try and bribe people. So here's basically what the chance is all about. You basically have a base chance. You have like ship type modifier, captain skill, cargo hold. City size basically will affect how effective it might be. And final success chances are right there. Let's try and sneak it through with a 3 to 4 chance of getting through. We made it through, so there we go. Now I can basically deliver this. Get my money. There's a little bit of money for all that. And I'll sell the rest of this stuff in here. But I need to open a trade office in here first, so we'll do that. And boom. Alright, we need to get these guys to Muck and Go. So, Muck. Muck's right up there, so we're going to go make a nice long trip back over here. And I already have a trade office here. This is my starting area, apparently. Interesting. We're going to make a big, long loop. Alright, well, they have... Now, I should probably know, there's actually like a save thing so you can see what they want, so... I can go, like, look at Muck and Go. Muck and Go is basically producing fish, grain, ivory, sugar, and wood. So they're not actually producing any specialty goods, so... They probably don't really demand anything up there. I could check for coffee maybe, but they probably don't really need much of anything. Yeah, they want maybe 57 for that. Gonna open this up here. They're very happy I opened that because it, like, you know, it's connection to the world. Yeah, there's Muck and Go, and there's where I am right now. I wouldn't make any money if I bought this because it'd be like a net loss, so we're not going to worry about that. What I can do though, I can buy some goods and ship them off somewhere on the way. So there's sugar, wood, and coffee in here. There's also a shipyard in here, so let's go see what upgrades they've got. A cargo hold optimization, that's pretty useful. That'll get me a bigger cargo space for, you know, stuff. If I want to at some point I can buy ships, but we'll worry about that in a moment. Coffee, sugar, and wood. Coffee could go to these places. Okay, wood's pretty high, so we're not going to worry about that one. It's still pretty high, but whatever. I came from this direction. It kills you up here, apparently, so... These guys have industries in them, so I might bring some sugar over to them. Let's do that. It'll be a long trip all the way back over here, but let's do it. While that guy's going out and about, I can start, like, you know, looking at these art deals that might be around. So, Campbell's currently running low on paper. They want to get 20 tons to their paper. I really don't see much of anything I really want to do in here, to be honest. These like have really like short timers, so we're not going to really worry about them, I think. Can't build Tendel. So this town over here, they need paper apparently. Where's some good sources of paper? Mefella and Waterhoven over here apparently. Yeah, this is right next to my place. They got a shipyard. Let's see here. I could probably get around with some Bermuda sloops, I think. So let's buy one of these. The Sad Pirate. There's the Sad Pirate. We're going to open a trade office. There's only 58 in here, which is a bit of an issue, but whatever. We're going to buy max paper in here. And I need to go find more paper to basically take to this place. Most of this contract is very long, so I don't think I'll mind doing it. These guys, they want some paper as well up there, apparently. Maybe we'll go up to Mug Bubba with these guys. So you can go up there. And we'll do that one. I got the time to do all 3 contracts, so, you know, just try and do them all. There's my ships going out and about. There's another ship right there of like an enemy, like, you know, company. Alright, we're gonna unload these guys. Get a little money for that. Alright, we got a little bit of ivory in here apparently. Can these guys take ivory? I don't think they do. Let's go over there. And we'll sell all of that. Oops, I hit the C ones instead of the goods price here. Yeah, the tobacco's still kind of high to buy, so whatever. Okay, this guy's actually got room now to actually go down here, I guess, to fill out where there's a bunch of paper. Let's open a trade office. We'll send this guy down in this direction. And this guy's just going to head over here to Magaba. Public Libraries Act, so basically these guys looking for books. Alright, so we just got this here, we'll deliver it. Make a little money with that. We'll sell all this stuff in here. They're very happy, they're being connected. Lots of rum in here. If I want to, I could probably get, like, you know, someone in here as well. The Great Sailor is really good. We'll get one of these guys and put him in the ship. Let's get... That rum really looks tantalizing, so let's see what I can do with rum. Rum's another good that can sometimes be illegal. As you can see, it's illegal in a lot of places. But it's very, very cheap, so I can just sell it in a lot of places, this rum. I'm going to quick look around. Very odd there's nothing on this land for cities and stuff, but whatever. That happens sometimes. Alright, Tom is over there. The rest of these guys are over here. Where's Klingham back? It's right there. I wonder if these guys have a trade office at all. Well, let's just play it safe. I'm going to bring it down to, you know, one of these towns over here, the rum. We'll go over here, we'll buy this rum. I don't actually have the ship right there, it's the wrong ship. Here's the rum. We'll buy max rum. Your rum's a little bit more expensive over there, so I'm not going to worry about that. Let's go down in this area. Or, no, we'll actually go right there instead. Picking a rum. Let's stop here first. Oh, look at that. Lots of paper. Alright, so I need to buy all of this paper. Paper's going to Campbell Town. That's right there. So I need to get something either to smuggle by if I want to have a chance for that. But I can also ignore trying to do that. And we can just And we're actually opening an office here, I guess. Oh well, let's just go down here again. If I need to, I'll take out another loan to basically do the bribe. I suppose this looks very, very tantalizing, this overhead view. That's really how you play this game, I think. You can also look at the view of ships if you want, but yeah, as you can see, if I don't have anything to conceal my goods, it basically has a very low chance of success. What I need to do, I need to get a loan here. And we're just going to go in here and we will bribe these guys. The authorities will demand this payment or their silence, so yes, we'll do that, and then we'll sell this stuff in here. There's some money for my troubles. Okay, let's see here. Where do I take sugar? Maybe I don't really take sugar, that's fine with me. Oh, there's a shipyard here. Let's actually go in here and we'll do some upgrades for this guy. So we can give this guy cotton sails, make him go a little bit faster. And we can also give him more cannons, so if he gets into a fight, he can actually fight, you know, off stuff. Ooh, nice, I can get a Zekvik if I want to. That's an even more powerful ship. I don't want to overexert my, you know, myself buying too many ships at the start. 2 is right now is good enough for now, so... Let's get these guys going this way. Excellent, we arrived. We camp downtown, we'll deliver this. Boom! I made some money. Let's open a trade office. They have some ivory. They have silk. They have cloves. Let's see what they can do with ivory and cloves. So ivory can go to Eldon for a good price, and clothing can go... Well, they definitely don't need clothes, but it's perfect getting those clothes, I think, somewhere. What I think I might do... We'll go to Camp Belton. We'll get all this ivory, all those clothes. Tea. Who needs tea? Eldon likes tea. Sure, why not? We'll buy the tea. I'll have these guys group up over here. Okay, so I bought this for this, and you know I can sell it for that. It's not the greatest price for selling the clothes, so I could sell them, or I could save them. I can sell this ivory for a good price. We'll do that. Oh, I need a trade office. Yes, we'll do that. Sell tea. All right. So clothes. If I was to take clothes, where can I take them for a good, you know, selling price? Tumba and Freganen are the good places to go. They're all the way down here, I bet. Oh wait, it's down over there. And there. I might go visit over here just for a hell of it. What if they go over here? They've got some interesting stuff. Let's open a trade office. They're happy. Cool. Let's buy max clothes of these guys. I'm going to do some upgrades here if possible. They've already got maximum of upgrades installed, so we're good with that, I guess. Now what I'm going to do here, we're just going to wait for my other ship to pair up here. And we'll basically have the other guy sell off his sugar. I could buy the bigger guns for this guy. I should probably note, your ships can basically have like 4 different upgrades each, basically. So if I look at my individual ships here, you see like my schooner here, he basically has 4 upgrades. He's basically a 4.5 rigging, cotton sails, in cargo compartment, and cargo hold optimization. And we got the Bermuda sloop here. It's basically got, you know, cotton sails and 4.5 rigging. So you can have like 2 more upgrades on this guy, the Bermuda sloop. I might go with both of these things, but it seems a little bit, you know, you don't really have that many hidden like goods a lot of the time, so I can probably get away with just like, you know, getting this and getting something else later. So let's go and buy a whole lot of clothing for this guy. And rum. Well, you know, we're not going to worry about the rum. I could put the rum on the other guy, but it seems pointless to do that. We'll have this guy go all the way over to... Now, here's something, by the way. We can make a fleet, which basically, like, pairs these guys up into a single, like, you know, unit. Not really. They're basically still, like, together, like, you know, individually on the map, but... Now I basically got a fleet of the guys right there, so... A fleet of ships. Our enemy company. Your company's now in debt, because, you know, I bought basically over what I can. But I can actually get loans if I need to, so we're pretty much good on that front. But we got clothing anyway, so we're just going to sell all the clothing here for a good price, and then we'll go from there. Alright, we made it here. We can sell this all for a good price, so I'll sell this stuff. And sell that stuff. Alright, these guys have opium, iron, gold ore, and tea. Opium is another illegal type of drug, so who needs opium? So these guys and these guys are looking for opium. They're there. And they're there. These guys are closer, so let's go after them, I guess. So my schooner's the one with, like, you know, the hidden compartment stuff, so we'll buy a whole lot of stuff for him. That'll be just fine. And we'll go buy a bit more of that. You take iron or gold ore, I wonder. The people who take the gold ore, like, you know, these places here. They do take iron, though, these guys, so let's go with that for now. And I hope you guys don't have seizures, because apparently the game's decided to go into stormy mode. One of the things I really hate about this game is that, you know, it's got a lot of nice things to it, but it also fails in a few other places. Like, when it basically goes to, like, the story mode, you basically have this, like, you know, really weird, like, you know, lighting system, which basically, you know, I can think it causes seizures if you're not careful with it, so just to throw it out there. It's a seizure type of game sometimes, I think. Okay, I can get a new loan if I need to. Let's do that. I mean, might need to pay my way over here. Alright, we arrived. So, basically I have, as you can see, a much lower chance because I'm basically all opium on this schooner right now. Yeah, there's lots of things, like, you know, about this game. This is actually, like, you know, a fairly recent game on Steam. So, it's got, like, you know, some things I really don't like. I can bribe these guys to get by. But if you don't have, like, what they did to basically confiscate your goods, and basically, you know, it confiscated all your illegal cargo by force. Luckily, there was no fine, as the corrupt government didn't want to leave any records of what they happened. So, you know, basically, you know, bad stuff can happen if you're not careful. Alright, these guys. They snuck past, though, so we're good with that. So I'll leave it in a hole, because, you know, bad sale is bad sale. Alright, let's see here. I should repair the ship at some point. You can actually, like, do that, but it's not really damaged too much, and I'm a little bit low on, like, money at this point, because, you know, taking lots of loans. And I screwed up with a big opium shipment right there. The tobacco is 31. Let's take it down MFL, I guess. Alright, tobacco's not too bad to buy, so let's buy it all for these guys. Right down there, yep. Alright, so we have a pirate attack. Your schooner Black Griffin is under attack by pirates, me and party. Alright, so I can attempt to escape if I want to. I have a good chance of doing that. But let's just fight them, and if I get killed, I get killed. Oops, I ran them anyways. Oh well. I would have fought them, but, you know, hit the wrong button. Yes, there's pirates attacks sometimes in this game. They'll sell all that stuff, and we'll sell all this stuff. They have lots of cotton here, I guess. Let's try selling that somewhere. So, we can sell them over here. Maybe we'll come over here. We'll open a trade office. They're kind of expensive at this point. As like you go along, opening trade offices everywhere gets more and more expensive, so it's not really worth doing. We'll send up there, I guess, for now, so... On we go. So yeah, this game is basically like, a basic trading simulator. Now, I'll note that there's a few things that sort of irk me about this game. Like, there's basically like an economy where like, the more stuff you have in like a city, the more like, demand or supply will basically react to it. But it's sort of like, like city-based, not really like continent-based. So if I have like, a high amount of like, goods in like, so Klingo back, and like they have like, lots of like iron, but they need more than they need. The other places around that may need iron, they don't like, they basically have their demand still up there. It's kind of hard to explain, but basically there's like, a few things I really don't like about the trading mechanisms in this game. Maybe I can start show them with like, gold or something if I get to it. At least we're getting good, sales for this stuff here. Cotton comes up here, tobacco's right there. I would be getting fabric if they had any around, but they don't. Because, they don't. Let's go see if I can do any more contracts somewhere. So, those guys need wood. Those guys need construction materials. Muck and go. Where's Muck and go? Alright, Muck. Then that. Alright, so that's right there. We're just going to go here and pick up this contract stuff. Now, this is something else I don't like. Basically, you can't like divide like, your cargo space between your ships like this. And basically, when you have like these like quests, you basically have to have it all loaded in one ship in order for it to work. So I'm gonna have to get a new ship before that one to be done, unfortunately. So let's just see what I can do. From here, we're just gonna buy some wood and just take it somewhere, I guess. Or maybe I'll buy some tea and ivory. Buy that stuff and just take it somewhere. I might be able to get a good, return on that. Very good return on that. It's right here. This is like basically what I'm talking about. So the ivory here is basically really, really cheap, and right next door, like you have like this city, which is like, oh, I want this very, very, very valuable good that's like right next to me. And there's like roads and stuff, but well, we're back. There's some money. I need to get a bigger ship basically do that thing for me. So let's see here. A flute might be able to do it. They have lots of cargo space. They're kind of slow though, but whatever. Let's look around. Any shipyards around here? No? Alright, well, we'll have to get a flute in here or something. Actually, getting a heavy frigate would probably be the best thing for me to do, but that's really expensive to get. I probably won't be able to get a loan to basically get that much, so... Yeah, I actually have too many loans right now, so I can't really do it anyway, so... Whatever. If you renege on a contract, it's basically a penalty for doing so. Basically, I'll like, have to suffer a consequence for it, so... I'll have to pay, like, this money for failing to complete the contract in time. Where is the place it is talking about? Over here? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm basically going to go here. I'm going to go buy this flute. Eventually that flute will be made and we'll just transfer it over with that. We'll have these guys just like, ship something else for the meantime. Let's see here. These guys are at war apparently. So basically they're like doing a little bit of like, war reconnaissance. They basically want someone to go to Santas for them. You got like, war type of things if you want to do them. let's do this one. These guys will go down to El Dante again. We'll pick up some goods and then we'll go from there. Yeah, by the way, whenever you see that like red cursor, that means like I can basically attack these guys. If I basically press control, I can attack like these guys and see, you know, basically do stuff with them like that. So this guy's like got a schooner right here. He's got 4 cannons. He's got no loot on him. You want to attack your schooner to you want your schooner to attack basically. So remember, attacking our company's ship will greatly damage your company's reputation. So it's generally not recommended that you do this. So we're not going to basically do this. Alright, we're going to go here. We'll pick up this load of stuff. They got some more ivory in here, apparently. Can't really do anything with it, though. So, this is going from Aldon to Carol's right here, apparently. So, that's fine. We'll deliver it right away. We'll unload that. I've got another ship around now. This guy's going to go up to Muckingo to basically get, you know, the stuff I couldn't pick up before. Well, I've only got one schooner over here. That's annoying. I invite my guys again. Okay, we'll pick this up with the flute. And that'll work just fine for my, you know, my needs. This is going down here. It might actually be faster for my ship to go this way, so we'll have him do that. Yeah, I'm getting in a hole, because, you know, everything's very expensive in this game. I'm bankrupt again! And I had a contract expire, so... Even though I had that in their hold, basically, you know, it was in time. Okay, add ships to fleet. You gotta watch out for your contracts, because they will expire on you. They want books, they want fabrics. They want to transfer abysment. Well, basically you get the idea what this game's all about. It's basically all about trading and like managing ships. I guess to note, by the way, you know, besides like trade, there's like a bunch of other things I sort of like didn't like about this game. This is sort of like, you know, throw it out there. If like I'm looking at these ships right now, you'll basically see that like they're all like this like, you know, fleet right here. But I can't actually individually look at what each of the guys in the like each individual ship in the fleet looks like or what they're carrying and stuff like that. I can do like this basically to see like, you know, what they might be like, but whatever. That's not really that great. And then there's like other things as well. But for the most part, this is a game that it has a lot of good potential to it. It's just that it feels like it's a lot of failed potential at the same time. Anyhow, I bought it while it was on sale this week. It wasn't, or, you know, well, the week I basically bought this, it was basically on sale. It's a fairly new game, but, you know, not sure it'll be that great of a game in the long run. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and take care.